So this was a fun one that really started as a small little Easter egg, and inevitably somebody asked the question, can I pet that dog? And a very small group of people kind of made it happen. You'll have to figure out how to do it on your own though.
You see, how can you say they don't care? They know the meme. Jokes aside, I want to go a little bit of a different route with this video because I know there's plenty of videos covering like what's in the trailer. I don't feel like there's that much to talk about there. I mean, at this point, you either like Black Ops 7 or you don't. You're either going to play it or you won't. So, or at least to say, I feel like the changes aren't that worth talking about until we really get our hands on the game with the beta. So we'll see then. But I mean, we have wall running. That was already announced. That's old news by now. Slide appears to be getting toned down. It'll be tac stance by default when you slide now. You can add ADS through a perk. It's one of those things. I don't know how to feel about it until I actually get my hands on the game. You know, what did they change alongside that with the movement? I think that's what really matters. Personally, I wanted tac stance to return as default without having to have an attachment on your weapon. Not through a slide necessarily, but just in general. But as of now, it doesn't look like it could be the case, but who knows? Besides that, it's kind of just like some knick-knack stuff and prestige attachments, whatever that means. I don't know if anyone really wants to talk about that. It's kind of whatever, if you ask me. Okay, so what I really wanted to talk about after reading through plenty of comments on the official Call of Duty's page for the reveal trailer and looking at a bunch of thumbnails from other YouTubers, stuff like that, I really want to know what's people's real issue with Black Ops 7. If you just don't want to play the game, like you're tired of Call of Duty, I get that. I stepped away from Call of Duty for many of years. But if you really dislike the game or even go as far as saying you hate it, I'd like to hear a good reason, you know, because objectively, a lot of the comments I read are just nonsense. And don't get me wrong, I've seen some really good comments, like people really hit the nail on the head. They know why they have the feelings they have, whatever. And you know, if y'all want to share those comments again, feel free to sound off. But there's a lot of comments that just the game's bad, the video's bad. It's like, okay, why? You could say you dislike it, but if you're saying it's bad, everyone kind of wants to know why, you know? I know some people look at me and thinking I'm being disingenuous or I'm trolling. I'm really not, at least most of the time. But I'd look at some of y'all the same way. Like, you gotta be milking me. You can't be serious right now. Genuinely, I want to know what turned you off from Black Ops 7 that didn't turn you off from Black Ops 6 or most other CODs. Like, I get the cosmetics complaint. I really do. I'm kind of indifferent to it, but I get it. And if a lot of people don't like it, I wish they would do something about it, like the skin filter, for example. But I'm going to stop beating that dead horse. Although I will say it would be cool if they brought back two factions fighting each other. Because Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7, they kind of just look like two teams of random people picked up guns and decided to go at each other, you know? And that's not counting the cartoon skins or none of that. Like, that's just the plain Jane milsim looking skins in both games. But that's an immersive issue, not a gameplay issue, really. But I could basically bet on Black Ops 7 having hit reg issues, server issues, bugs. Basically anything that's not the COD store will have issues. That's not new to Black Ops 7. That's a fucking... As long as I've been playing Call of Duty, that's pretty much an issue. Well, back then they didn't have a store, but I think you know what I mean. Most important thing to me is, does the game look fun? Will it be fun to play? And as of right now, I would say yes, it does. Shoot me if you want, but that's how I feel. P.S. I can't say too much, but I think what's coming will overtake Warzone, and I don't see how it wouldn't. It's really looking that good. This coming from a guy who's excited for Black Ops 7, so really being unbiased, I think the said thing looks good. Anyways, I'll be streaming Black Ops 7 early beta all day on the 2nd on Twitch and YouTube, so feel free to stop by and tell me how dog water the game looks, or if it changes your mind on the game, or just tell me I suck at the game, whatever. But yeah, that'll be a thing. Well, let me know what you think in the comments. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if so. I think it's just fatigue mainly with Call of Duty. The rest of the stuff's kind of just noise to me, honestly. Or the cosmetics I can understand. Because even though I said it's not a gameplay issue, if you really want a game to be immersed in, Call of Duty's not that game anymore. But I also think Battlefield could easily head in that direction. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys later.